Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go, I'm alive. I made it. It's Wednesday. Who would have thought it would have made it this long? It's episode 3,882. Making it through the time. That's all we can do. You can call the number up there at 360-364-384 or call and leave a message on TV. Or get on the meet, go to YDHWM.com. That's what I just did over there. Bong, that's the sound of the meet. Bong, bong, that's the sound of the meet. I don't know what I did. I think I messed up my neck. I ever woke up with bruises and scratches and a messed up neck. My roommate was telling me about somebody who, I think it was my roommate, somebody was telling me about murder, about how people sleepwalk and murder others when they're sleepwalking and they wake up and you wake up and you have murdered somebody. I don't know, I woke up today, I felt like I murdered myself. I hope I didn't murder anybody else, because my neck hurts. Oh, and I can hear it. I don't know, can you hear it? You ever have a bad neck where you can actually hear your own neck? Your neck's not, it's supposed to be semi-quiet. But my neck is cracking all the time. Ouch. So, I don't know what I did. I didn't focus on sleeping, right? Maybe I gotta think about it. Usually, sleep comes natural. You just lie down, fall asleep, and everything works out. But today, I messed up my neck. I got a bruise and I got a scratch. So maybe I have been sleepwalking. Maybe I've been doing sleep. Hopefully no sleep murder though. I heard about it though. I heard about it a few weeks ago. I don't know if now I'm thinking about it subconsciously and it's gonna happen. I don't think so though. Probably not. Probably not. Likely, unlikely. But I probably just slept with like my head like at an angle. Didn't wake up. You would think that if you're falling asleep in a bad way, that when you woke up, that you would wake up from pain, and yourself, you know, my own self, me, I would say, hey, wake up, your neck is gonna be messed up. Don't you know? Don't you know? But I didn't, and now I'm messed up. Now my neck hurts. I've seen a guy on the dating show, no neck. I don't want to end up like that guy with no neck. I want a neck for aesthetic reasons and breathe, I guess, you know, if you can't breathe if you got a bad neck. Somebody's knee in your neck, can't breathe. Oh, jeez. Yeah, yesterday I did the program on Tuesday around 4 or 5 o'clock. And then I sat around here making some tapes and doing some stuff. I was here till late night. I just sat in the studio until like 11. So I was here for like 5, 6 hours just sitting around doing what? What was I even doing? Listening to tapes, looking at videos and stuff. Sitting here in the studio, ended up riding my bike back to my residence to go lay my head, do some reading. I've been capturing the tapes. I've been here, and then after I'm done being here, then I go home and I capture the tape, and while I'm capturing the tape, I've been reading. I've recently been reading the biography of the Three Stooges. I think Yellowfellow said he wanted to be in my book club. But he never did that. Yellowfellow, you want to get in this book club? We're going to do this book club thing. I got some pizza. It's very hot, though. I know when they handed it to me, I was like, wow, hot. I had some pretty bad burns from the spaghetti. I made myself spaghetti like last time, whenever that was, the last time the spaghetti was around. Must have been Monday. Was it Monday? When did I make spaghetti? At night? In the morning? Sunday? Monday? Sunday? Night? I don't know. Today's Wednesday. What day did I make the spaghetti? I don't want to eat it for too long. What day did I? Yesterday was Tuesday. Did I tell you about going to Costco and getting used shoes yesterday? I think I did. So Tuesday, I had the spaghetti. On Monday, with James and Heather and Jackson, did I have spaghetti? Definitely had it Tuesday. Probably had it Monday. What day did I make it though? Sunday? Sunday, spaghetti. Did I make it Sunday morning? Or Saturday night? Saturday night, I don't know. On Saturday night I went to that movie, see Mortal Kombat at the movie theater. The drive-in movie theater, not a regular movie theater. It was, I don't know, they call it a drive-in theater. It's not really a theater. The drive-in movies. Movie theater's still a little iffy for me. And then, definitely wasn't Saturday. Potentially Sunday. Trying to remember about Sunday. Trying to remember what all I did on Sunday. Anything else? Sunday I went to Tacoma. And then I got back. I got Thai food. I did the program. Talked to somebody on Sunday. And then after the program on Sunday, I went home to do the draw night. Then maybe, I think it was Sunday night that I made the spaghetti. Now it's coming together maybe a little bit. Monday daytime. Maybe it was Monday afternoon. It was either Sunday night, Monday afternoon. So that's a pretty close time. That's how long the spaghetti is. I still have a little bit left. I think I'm going to finish it off today. Maybe it's getting on the edge of oldness. All the stuff has been frozen for months anyway. But it's on the edge of oldness. I'm going to eat it tonight. Hopefully I feel okay. There's lots of spinach in it. I hope I feel okay. I wonder how long this pizza, when I decide I can eat this pizza that's cool enough to eat. I do want to eat the pizza, but it's very hot. It was very hot, and I got the pizza burn. I think I must have had the pizza burn on Monday. With my mouth, as I was talking about having an itchy mouth, that was on Monday. So I had it before Monday. So yeah, still same timeline. Sunday night, Monday morning, or is the timeline of the spaghetti, which would make sense to me now. Because Tuesday I didn't go to work, and I remember at work complaining about having an itchy mouth from burning my mouth on spaghetti because I was cooking the spaghetti. I think it was Sunday night, after late night Sunday night. Or no, it was Monday. Monday during the afternoon, spaghetti time. That's when I made the spaghetti. Spaghetti week. I don't know if I made any spaghetti during spaghetti week, but I did make spaghetti on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday. What a good time. Not too old. Spaghetti is good old anyway. Can sit for a long time. There's some honking going on. Whoa, that guy. You see, that guy was going too fast. Zoom. That guy is gonna kill somebody else. Maybe he's sleep driving. You're gonna murder somebody while you sleep? Oh, I have been eating a lot of spaghetti though. When you make spaghetti, at least when I make spaghetti, when one makes spaghetti, I'm gonna go for this pizza now. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth again. It's cool enough. I waited. I did it. I tend to make a lot of spaghetti, and then nobody else is eating it because I live by myself. I end up eating a lot of spaghetti for every single meal. I guess I haven't eaten any spaghetti on the program, so I've been eating whatever snacks on the program. Yeah, Sunday I had Thai truck. Monday was a pizza. I think Monday I was eating pizza. I think Tuesday I was just eating bread, if I'm right about that. Was I eating the old bread yesterday? The old bread's more questionable than the old spaghetti, I think. Old bread. I'm old bread. Here's Yellow Fellow.
Hi, I'm at the laundromat. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm rattling and clinking and digging my way through my coins, my coin container, because I'm trying to find enough quarters for the laundry machine. And good time. I like the laundromat. Oh, it's just. I was going to speak very openly. Oh, there's a bathroom here. Well, I was about to speak very openly.
Please.
But I don't know if there's anyone else in here. Last time I was at the laundromat and I was talking to you, I was saying some weird stuff and I didn't know that there's somebody just sitting in the corner. And then I felt a little funny. But this is a well-kept laundromat out in the countryside. Pretty nice. There's a sign that says no loitering, so there's a limit to the amount of time that I can enjoy this establishment. They don't want me here all day, unless I truly have that many things to wash. And if I had enough things to wash while I was here all day, then they might get a little suspicious. You don't want to be the guy in town who spends all day at the laundromat.
Nope.
You know, I'm a new face out here. No, I don't want that to be the way people. You know. Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's at the laundromat all day. It makes my wife uncomfortable. That's not the guy I want to be. So I have to keep that in mind. Not that I've made anyone's wife uncomfortable. I mean, maybe I have in my life. I don't know. There's a good chance that somebody's wife I've made uncomfortable. I don't know who exactly, but there's a time I was hanging out. This was years ago. It was 2015, and went back with some woman after meeting her at the bar. I was probably like 22 or 23. She was at least in her early 30s. And when it was time for me to go home, she disappeared into the house. And we're in the basement. She went upstairs. It was a big house, like a big mansion. And, I'm going to run out of time. I'll call back and finish the story.
Yeah.
All right, so I was going to finish my story. So she disappeared into the house, and I was just alone in the basement. I was like, oh, what happened? Where'd she go? Does she think I'm going to stay here? So I was wandering I was in the basement, and then I wandered up to the first floor of the house, and so just take a second to listen to this laundry noise. Isn't that nice? Good smells, too.
Not quiet.
Soapy water. But yeah, I was wondering where she went, so I went around in the house looking for her, and I went into a bedroom. I assumed it was her bedroom. There's a bedroom on the first floor, and I went up to the bed, and I kind of like, I forget if I like touched the shoulder of the person, assuming it was her, and it was an older man's voice. Maybe it was a young, like a middle-aged guy, but to me it sounded like an old man. But maybe that's just why. Maybe he just sounded that way because he was just waking up. But no, I think it was an old man. And then he said her name. I couldn't see that it was like, I couldn't see that it wasn't her because of how dark it was. But say her name was Rebecca. He was just like, Rebecca? Is that you? Like sounding a little scared too. And I never had such a feeling come over me like that one. Just complete terror. Like, who is this guy? And I'm in his house. He's going to realize pretty soon I'm not his daughter or grandfather or wife or girlfriend. So I just leapt out of the room and sprinted to the back door. I remember fumbling with the door. I couldn't get it open. I was like struggling to get the door open, and I was freaking out. And then I just sprinted away. I was in this cul-de-sac, and I was just sprinting from the backyard. Just terrified. And then I ended up, I wasn't driving, so I had gotten a taxi there with her or something. And then I was just like 4 in the morning, I'm wandering on the side of like a main road. And I think it took me about 3 hours to finally get myself home, and not being sure if I was even walking the right way, because that's the beginning of it. So that was a good story. I don't think that's what I was going to plan on. There's something else I'm going to share with you today. Oh yeah, you should watch the video for Come Up and Get Me by Death Grips. I was just reminiscing today and watching it. It's a band I used to really like. It's a good video too. The beginning is just the dude hanging out in a hotel room for like 8 minutes with no music.
What? Death Grips? One more message.
Hey, Matt. Hi. It's Sushi Wednesday.
Sushi Wednesday,
You know?
sushi.
I'm drinking kombucha too. Passion fruit tangerine. I got 4 boxes of sushi.
Yeah.
This one I'm eating is a spicy shrimp roll. I don't really like the weird like cream sauce they put on top, but
Ew.
most of them have that.
I think it's mayo.
But I don't know, man. Do you think sushi's healthy for you?
Depends.
Do you think it's a healthy food? Do you think it's neutral?
Neutral.
Do you think it's like high in protein?
For you, it is.
The dairy or the fish?
You're not eating any
Do you
meat.
hear that? Bill and Melinda Gates are divorcing.
What's the difference?
It's tragic, isn't it?
Time to seduce Bill Gates.
I like the new soap I bought. Oh, I haven't tried it out yet, but
What is it, laundry soap?
I got a new soap. And I got a new facial cream. Black African soap, I think is what it's called. Black African soap. That's actually what it's called. I'm not like saying something weird. That's the name of the facial scrub.
Facial
I got
scrub.
A little stuffed animal was watching me eat my sushi. Do you hear some of my reminders on my phone? I have for myself some tabs open with reminders.
Yeah.
I need to it's too overwhelming actually to even look at it.
We gotta be reminded.
Too overwhelming.
to even read this stuff. Oh, vaccine. Okay, vaccine.
Yeah, it's on your reminders list. You should be hurrying and getting that.
I just talked to my sister because she's giving me a car. I have to reach out to my car insurance.
You're going to be allowed to continue to purchase insurance from them even though you had some kind of accident.
Subscriber you've called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yo, it's the program. Hi, how are you? You're an adulterer. We had the story about an adulterer. Whatever happened to that person? You ever meet them again? Was that in Philadelphia? You never went back to see them? I never heard that story before. It seems like that's a story you should have told us a long time ago about adultery. I'm going to start asking people about adultery. Say, hey, have you ever committed adultery before? Here's my story. Here's my question. And then let me know about your sex life. Have you ever committed adultery? Laundromat, what kind of laundry soap you using? Did you get new laundry soap? And you got facial scrub. I don't even have facial scrub. I use facial scrub. I don't use a facial scrub. I use a bar of soap. I went to the dollar store. They have soap, remember, back in last year. I'll never forget. They had very little soap available. And it was hard to get the soap, and you had to, like, get some soap. I just said, get whatever soap. I was doing the deliveries. And they're like, they don't have the soap. And I said, you know, soap? Get the soap. Now they have plenty of soap. I just go to the dollar store and there's like each, I don't know, it's probably not that good of a deal, but each brick is $1. And I just get assorted soaps from the dollar store. Lasts me a long time. And then I will wash my face and my head, but I don't have any hair right now. I've been shaving it off, so I just wash my bald head with the soap and wash my face with the soap. Wash it all. Body wash, face wash, head wash. It's the same wash. I think all these specific washes are kind of a scam anyway. Like, why do you need, what's the difference between your face wash and your body wash? They're both washing stuff. You know, you got some kind of nasty face. People got a nasty face where you got to wash your face. You don't wash your face with your body wash. You don't wash your hair with your soap. Even when I wasn't shaving my head, I just put the bar soap on my hair, in my hair, and I use my hair like a loofah. How often do you have to go to the laundromat? How'd your haircut turn out? I know you said you were getting a haircut. I think that might have been yesterday. You talked about getting a haircut. And I know last time you got a haircut, you had a lot of problems with the haircut. Didn't end up getting a good haircut. Oh, I think Andrew's at work today. Maybe. Let's change his time around. Hi, you've reached Ty's phone. Bong 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 bong. Oh yeah, the one from the TCTV studio. It's Thursday. see the sun go down over there?
Memory is full. Enter the remote access code.
I don't know the remote access code. I could probably get it. It's supposed to be me. Andrew's got to go delete some of those messages. I guess it's probably not for him. Anyway. Andrew! What are you doing? Working? Call me back. I'm going to set some timers. I'm going to get some more timers. I got this timer, but I want to get another timer for 5 minutes. So that I can have segments and say, this is what I'm going to be doing for 5 minutes. I'm saying things. I'm leaving you a 5-minute message. Even though the message is only good for 3 minutes, I'm going to leave you, personally, a 5-minute message. And then, oh, the white car's going to go? I'm watching that white car move. Maybe. I think they turned the lights on. I think it was that car. Yesterday, on the road, I actually saw some guy stand in the middle of the road and almost get hit by a car. He was getting out of his car and he was just kind of like staggering around. It's like, who should be driving, really? Oh my God, right? I don't know if I even finished telling you what I did yesterday, Andrew and viewers. Yesterday, I started talking to ghosts. They're talking to Baby Bird, Baby Will, all the babies in my life, who I told them to start watching the program. Will and Baby Bird, if you're watching, you're way older now. Maybe you're understanding what I'm saying. You've known me through this whole time. But I was here for a long time, and then I was leaving here about 11 o'clock, but I did go, when the sun went down, I went over to the beach to see the sunset, but it was nothing, it was nothing to write home about. Maybe you write home about the sunset if you're some kind of like poet. Say, hey, look at the sunset. It was like the breeze in my bosom. And as it came down, I was reminded of my childhood and of my mother's love. And mountains were majestic. Mountains had feelings of dirt. And I was reminded of the history of ancestral benevolence. That's poetry about the sunset that I saw yesterday in my letter writing home. This is when I'm writing my letters home. And I went over there, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go see the sunset. You know what I've been not doing is going to that beach and watching the sunset go down the whole time. Because I've been coming here, I was not leaving the house, I wasn't seeing the sunset, couldn't see the sunset from my own home. I'm like, I'm going to go see the beach sunset, and I did, and I was underwhelmed. Sometimes it's better, there's good ones and bad ones, I guess, like anything else, but is it really bad ones? But sometimes they're all crazy and purple and stuff. This one was not that colorful. Crazy ones you can see from anywhere, I guess, but then you go to the beach and it's even better, it's a little bit better, something. But it was low tide and it smelled like, sea. Rot. Smelled like, that beach is really polluted, it smells like death. Basically, you know the smell of the bay, it smells like the bay. I'm going to use some more metaphors and say it was like the hell had cracked open. It was like the first time that I experienced shame. All right, here's 2017. Hi, future.
Ask that kid if he's got anything he wants to tell himself tomorrow.
I don't know what
Next week.
song you're talking about, and I've heard all of them, so.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to the future. Hi, future. It's us, the past. That's the average. What's it like in the future? It's horrible. Do you guys have?
Alright.
Do you guys have?
Hot.
Pot? You guys have flying cars?
Yeah, Grandma and Mr. Yinsu, they're both
remember?
kinda dead.
No.
Remember when the average was here?
Hey, Finn, say hi to the
Hey,
future.
wait.
Say hi, future.
Hi.
Yeah, I think we got a little bit
I
of
got
a delay.
something to say to myself.
Uh-huh. Mr.
26,
Ginzu and a child.
27, 32, 43, 55, and Powerball 6.
Are you telling the Powerball numbers?
Yeah, I was
he
just
is.
giving a future power, you know. Oh wait, that'd be only good for past, though, not future.
Yeah, we're talking to the future. You guys I messed up my neck. I don't know how or why. How and why. Just wait, that's all you can do. Wait it out, right? I don't know if anybody has any tips. Nobody's answering the phone. I need some tips.
Hi, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
The mailbox is full and
Nope.
cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
I'm gonna get that second timer so I can set a 5-minute timer so I can start saying things for 5 minutes at a time. This one is all messed up. This timer is loose now. I should throw this away. It is historical though. It's been over there to start the timer. Yeah, I should get a new timer anyway though. Freddie, my neck hurts. What do I do? I don't know. Bird has a lot of pain. I think I'm gonna ask the Bird next. That's what I'm gonna do, Freddie. I'm gonna ask Bird about what to do about pain. How's the production end going? I'm doing the 11:30. I've been capturing the tapes like you used to do. Now I'm doing it. It's going good. It's a sense of time. I just like want these timers all the time. Everything time. That way it's like, oh, how long am I gonna do this? Oh, I know this long. Some things take a long time. You don't know how long things are. Time them all. It gets better, and they can win. You can be fast. You can be slow. It's a good time. Oh. Bird might be driving. We'll find out. Hello?
Robert F.W. Whitlock.
Hello, Bird. Bird, I slept wrong and now my neck hurts. So what do I do? Like, it's, what do you call it? Stiff? I can't, well, I can. It's uncomfortable to move my head, my neck, my chin up. Well, it's like, oh, doctor, it hurts when I do this, and don't do that. But, you're older than me. You get a lot of pains. You're a father. What do I do, father? Once you're a father, then you start having the answers to medical issues, I think. You say, what do I do? You're a doctor. Doctor, father. Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Who am I going to call? Maybe I'm going to call John Webster next, ask him for some advice. What are you doing? Are you driving? You have somebody in the car? You take care of the baby? How's fatherhood? What kind of diapers do you buy? What is baby powder? You ever use it? You try using baby powder on yourself to dry your butt? I guess that's what it's for. I think you put it in the diaper or something. Ouch. What do I do, Bird? Call back. You have about 25 minutes. Okay, bye. All right. We'll call John Webster. I guess I called him yesterday too, but oh. Hello, Victoria Spears, the neighbor from forever ago. Get out there in TV land. That's right, Victoria. Victoria, what do I do when my neck hurts? I slept wrong. Hello, John. It's Kenny. Is John Webster available?
Let me ask you one to talk real quick.
Okay.
He says he is busy eating right now.
He's busy eating? Well, tell him to call me back. Can you, when he's done eating?
That might be a while, but if there's time, we will do that.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Oh, John, I need some advice. There's a crink in my neck. There's a crink in my neck and nobody's answering the phone. I'm gonna have to look at the one on here. Get icy hot or pro massage. Icy hot. I never used icy hot before. Oh, isn't like Shaquille O'Neal presents Icy Hot. I don't remember that Shaquille O'Neal selling Icy Hot, but Icy Hot seems weird. What is it? It's cold and hot at once. It seems a little scary. It seems like it's like dark-sided, like it's like some kind of crazy magic stuff. Like why is it? How can something be hot and cold at the same time? Icy Hot. It's just it doesn't. They don't go together. It doesn't make a lot of sense. He's a doctor. Maybe I'll call Cedar. Remember, Cedar's awake. Cedar's kind of a doctor. Cedar, what do I do? I'll do another haircut. Okay, back to you, sir. Cedar, who's the doctor? I never used Icy Hot before. I need a immediate cure that I can do right now. Like this. Lift up your left hand. Put your like fingers in the air. Circle around 5 times. Say Hallelujah, Hail Mary, Allah Akbar. And fix your neck. Hey, future, it's us, the past. How's your neck? I slept on my neck weird and I don't know what to do. Victoria says get icy hot. Nobody else is responding. You try to say like some kind of prayer and do some hand motions. Yellow fellow's doing the laundry. He got a haircut. He's got some issues, but it sounds like he's doing okay over there. He committed adultery in the past. Okay, bye, future. To be honest, it burns, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, I don't know about that stuff. The icy hot seems a little iffy. I never tried it. Uh-oh. I made a really long tiger bomb. Is more chill, Victoria. I'm playing this, looking at these messages. We'll get 2 weeks of these. Wednesday, then we're gonna go to Tuesday. Wow. Tuesday, and then we're gonna go 2 weeks into the past, which is hard to know when it's the 5th, because I want to go back 10 days, so it'll be 30, but it's 30 or 31 days in April. We're gonna have to go through with the weeks. I think it'd be a little bit easier that way. There's Friday, Thursday, and then Wednesday. That's gonna be 1 week, and then we're gonna go one more week past that, so 28. So that should be 21, right? That's like the seven like multiplication tables. 28's in them. We're gonna go to 21, I believe. It's gonna be Wednesday, 21, April 21st, and we'll see. And I'm pretty sure that I haven't given my future self any tips on how to fix your neck. Friday, then Thursday. And before Thursday is Wednesday, and that's when we're going to look at.
Free count. He's on.
Well, it's been over 2
Going to
weeks
jail.
since George
Good.
Floyd. All right, bye, future. Bye.
Will I still be going to these adult meetings in the future?
Adult meetings on Yellowfellow's car.
Yeah, what happened?
Thanks for donuts. It's way future. It's us the past.
There's a protest out there outside. Yellow fellow tells us a story about some kind of, when he was in second grade, this kid brought a gun to school.
What?
Belly button limp.
Yeah, White Man's Virus at the movie theater.
Movie theaters. Yeah.
Well, Thursday. It's us, the past. Is it working this time? Last time I said it was Wednesday and I thought it was Friday, and then it didn't record.
It's definitely Friday.
Laura's eating Wild Mike's Pizza. Yellowfellow is maybe an alcoholic, and Mark's trying to quit cigarettes and trying to find a vice. Do you have a vice yet? What's your vice?
I don't have a vice.
Bye, future. Bye, future. My vice is sleeping wrong.
I can't stop. I love it.
Hey, future.
I'm experiencing
It's us,
consequences.
the past. I'm standing up when I do these now. It's Saturday, and remember when you started watching the thing in 2017 on the 19th when we started doing these messages of the future and we didn't have a system, and now we kind of have more of a system. Well, what's the system? Standing up, moving over there, on the other side of the room. It's
At the tone, please continue recording your message.
Saturday. Okay, well, hey, Bird, we're leaving you a message of the future at the same time. Okay, bye, future. Bye.
Hello, future.
It's Sunday. Do you have a thing, routine on Sundays yet? No. I gotta start.
Used to be band. That's the past. Yeah. Maybe
Pass.
having band practice again? Ever? Who knows?
Yeah, on Sundays. Talking to Gene on the phone. All right, bye, future.
All right.
Yeah, maybe I should have.
The future.
Heather's back, and James and Freddie. Andrew back from Vegas.
Yep. We talk about planes and lots of other things. Oh wait, my head is in a puddle?
Yeah, the bug guy's head was in the puddle and his
Heather
was out.
knows
Bye,
about the
future.
dead.
I did the second one already again. Just like last time, talking to Andrew in Vegas and about Vegas. I know he's back from there.
Maybe Mark's the doctor.
Mark is going to fix his mic. Real craps and standing up. And in the past, it would have been Arts Walk, but it is Arts Walk for you, future. How are you? What time is it? Bye.
It's 9:30.
Hey, future. Hey, it's us, the past. Hi, past.
Yeah. The ghost of your past.
We're talking to Bird about Baby Bird. It's hard to be a parent. You got to fill the role, even though maybe it's something that you think should be natural, but maybe it's not.
Yeah, maybe you don't really feel qualified. Like I'm not. Like I feel like I'm not qualified.
Animals are dumb. They have babies somehow. Hey, future. It's us, the past.
Hi, teacher. I have to go to the bathroom today, teacher.
Yo, folks, Cracker Barrel and egg whites.
Yeah, and I have to go to the bathroom too.
Hey, it's sushi. It's Thursday.
Do you have to go to the bathroom, teacher?
Eventually. Bye, future. It's us, the past. What do you have to say to the future, Mark?
Keep on trucking. You'll find what you need in the future.
I got a breakfast burrito. Something's going wrong with Grandma's phone.
Somebody's calling in. I gotta go.
Okay, bye, Mark. Bye, future.
Bye.
Hey, future. It's us, the past. I messed up the first one. Gene just called.
I'm out of the loop, but not for long.
Talking to Yellow Fellow. Freddie. Mountain Dew t-shirt. Okay, bye, future. It's off the path.
Hey, future.
Well, Jeremy is about baby.
Saw the baby. Oh, I'll show the plant. Got a new plant.
There's a plant baby. Plant baby.
Little plant baby.
Talk to Andrew. Yellow fellow the rat. And he might be an alcoholic. Alright, bye, future. Hey, future. That's the past.
Hey. What's up, future?
Jackson did a survey. James is gonna
Survey.
her up. Heather's upset about something.
I'm smoking in my bedroom.
Very full. Okay, bye, future.
Bye.
Hey, future. That's the past. Mark, where's the future?
Well, take baby steps in life, and you probably won't have any troubles after that. If you take baby steps in life, try to get well, you know.
Shoes, I got new shoes. Yeah, I'll get another haircut. Okay, bye, future. Hey, future. It's us, the past. How's your neck? I slept on my neck weird and I don't know what to do. Victoria says get icy hot. Nobody else is responding. You try to say like some kind of prayer and do some hand motions. Yellow fellow's doing the laundry. He got a haircut. He's got some issues, but it sounds like he's doing okay over there. He committed adultery in the past. Okay, bye, future. I just had it scared of me. To be honest, it burns, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, I don't know about that stuff. The icy hot seems a little iffy. I never tried it. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello, Sean.
Hey, how are you, Kenny?
I'm good. It's the program. We're on TV. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm having some nachos here with Liam and Josh Chip.
Wow, Liam's there too. It's a party time.
They say hey.
Hi.
They say hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
John, I need some advice.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best.
I slept wrong, and I messed up my neck.
Oh no.
What do I do?
You should drink some water.
Yeah. I'm already doing that.
Yeah, definitely have some water. Take some deep breaths, and you really just have to wait for like another week or two.
2 weeks.
It's not gonna. A week or two, yeah. It might feel better after the first week.
Yeah.
That pain usually sucks. It sticks around, right? If Kenny has a sore neck from sleeping bad, what do you suggest he does? Chiropractor, go to your doctor. That's
Go see a doctor. I want something I can do right now while I'm sitting here.
What's something he can do right now? Probably just take some deep, heavy breaths. Is the pain really bad?
It's not too bad. It's just mildly irritating, which is it's its own thing. That's it, when that happens.
I think you're probably doing the best that you can do right now. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Relax, right? You're on the couch, right?
Yeah, I'm relaxed. We made a booth.
Yeah, he's on the show. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the show. Oh, yeah, I talked to Liam not too long ago. I haven't talked to you in a while though, but yeah.
Yeah, I want to come on the show soon. Is that okay?
Vaccine passports.
Huh?
Vaccine passports. You get vaccinated?
No.
Well, it's vaccine passports for the studio. Get vaccinated. They're giving them out everywhere, just like willy-nilly these days. So it's time.
If you say so.
Are you not gonna get it? You don't plan on getting it?
I guess if it were like in front of me, I would.
Well, it pretty much is. Like you can just show up and they're gonna give it to you, and you don't need to make an appointment anymore.
Well, why would someone voluntarily put a needle in their arm?
So you can help the world reach herd immunity, to get the virus, and you can come on the program if you have the passport.
What if everyone around me is vaccinated?
That's what, if everybody said that, it wouldn't work out.
Huh.
Get back to you can come on the program.
I've never had one. I've never had a vaccination.
You don't have polio vaccine?
Unless I had one when I was a kid and I didn't have a choice.
When you're, I think you're older than me, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 35.
Yeah, me too. So we're about the same age. When
Did you get back?
When we were kids, they were in, like, you go to public school?
Yeah, everyone had to get back.
They just, like, pulled us out of school. They don't do that anymore with the kids, I guess. But they, like, at school, they're like, okay, kids, time to come down here and get a bunch of shots. And you're in kindergarten, you don't know what's going on, and they just give you a shot, and you're like, come home. You say, I got shots at school today, Mom. My mom said, I don't care. But other parents were like, what?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, they used to give it to you at schools, but they stopped doing that with the kids. I don't know if the parents got upset about it, but now they just tell you to get them. But they
everyone should get it.
They used to give it to you and didn't even tell anybody while you were at school for polio, polio and smallpox and I think tetanus and maybe the flu back then. I don't know. Now they got chickenpox vaccine. I had to get chickenpox, but you can come on the program. You should come.
You never got it?
No, I had chickenpox
Okay.
when I was a little kid. We had to get chickenpox.
Yeah.
We didn't have the vaccine.
Yeah, everyone had to.
We had to go just get to the neighbor. When the neighbor kid had it, you just went over there and got it. Also.
Yeah, I think you talk about that in your book. I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I read through the whole thing.
Oh, really? That's good. I think most people aren't reading the whole thing. Did you?
But I definitely I took out some quotes. I know you probably don't like that, but.
Oh, I like that.
I have some nice quotes. Maybe I'll share them with you. Not today, but some other time.
I would like that.
We would like to set up an interview.
Yeah, I heard about that. I thought you and your brother got into a little argument about that or something.
Yeah, we both want to do different kinds of interviews, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, you can do both. You can't. There's no compromise.
We'll try both ways.
It's hard to compromise, or you can do 2 interviews. There's lots of options. I'm glad that you read the whole book, though. Tell Josh to read the book.
Have you read the book? Rick Tanaka's book, Ocean Mommy.
Ocean Mommy. What's on the nachos?
Guacamole, sour cream, cheese, and baked beans.
Baked beans?
Baked beans.
Like barbecue?
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm gonna get going.
All right, thanks, Sean. Thanks for the advice. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Oh, what do I do? My neck hurts. Who's gonna tell me the advice? Cedar as a doctor. Bird didn't answer the phone. Sean's gonna give me, what do you say, breathe? Take deep breaths, extra deep breaths. I've been breathing all day. Breathing my whole life. I don't know if it's gonna take 2 weeks. I just gotta sleep better tomorrow, or like, I don't know, get better posture in general. Is that gonna help me? They always told me that if I didn't fix my posture, that I would have a bad back eventually. You know, I said no, but when is that gonna happen? Like, even later than now? Like, I'm fine now, but it's gonna happen when I'm old. That's when my back gets bad. Or is it happening? Is it starting right now? Maybe it's starting right now. Maybe this is the first of it, and that's how it is now. You just sleep wrong. They say, like, when you're old, you just can't sleep. Sometimes you don't sleep, you messed up. I had to get the vaccine to help Sean got it. He's messing around. We got about 6 minutes left. John, are you done eating? Did you eat all your food? You don't want to talk because you're eating? Oh no, that's not good. I don't know what that's in reference to, Victoria. I ate all the pizza though. Probably I shouldn't be eating all this cheese. I just ate a lot of cheese. I almost didn't do it today. I was like, maybe you shouldn't eat that pizza. I almost didn't eat food, but I always want to eat food on the program, and I ate all of the food. So there's that. Andrew's working. How's the production end going, Freddie? I wonder how the 2 a.m. episodes are going. I think they're probably going. Maybe I should be watching those, and then I can remember what we're doing and doing that kind of thing. Yeah, yesterday I was biking home, and it was late at night, and there's still a lot of people on the streets. And I guess they live outside, but some of them live in a tent, but are they passing around the virus? I mean, what are they going to do if they get sick anyway? They stay out there in the tent? They probably are in the tent quite a bit. I know somebody else, they were maybe thinking about going to the hospital, and then they didn't end up going to the hospital because they've been in the hospital for the same thing, and all the hospital does is give them saline IV to try to hydrate them. That's so they can just start drinking a little more water. So at one point, do you go to the doctor? I mean, some people can just go to the doctor. You like have a little bit of a sore neck, just go to the doctor and say, "Doctor, my neck is a little bit sore," and then they go ahead. They're like, "Fix your neck," but I don't want to go. And they get a car. I'm thinking about getting a car. If I get a car, I gotta go take it in every once in a while and say, there's nothing wrong with my car now, but maybe in the future. I kind of told myself that once I got the vaccine, I was going to go to the doctor and get like all the blood tests and get all that stuff. Maybe I can go in there and get my neck crinked. Say, "Doctor, I know you're not a chiropractor, but can you just crink the neck anyway?" I don't know about that. I'm not that kind of doctor. Or maybe they're not allowed to mess with you if you're fine. Say, "I'm generally okay, but maybe I have some weird blood tests I didn't know about." I've been taking a lot of vitamin D. I don't know if I've been taking too much vitamin D. I wonder if that's a possibility. Maybe I should only be taking as much as vitamin D as I'm taking maybe every other day. I did get 2 kinds of vitamin D. I got the kind, I think it's, I got the, maybe I left it at Grandma's with my brother. Also, I think maybe I left my glasses, my other glasses over there also. But I'm going to get the vitamin D, but I got the 5,000 units, and now I'm concerned that I've been overdoing it on the vitamin D. But I heard that messes up your kidneys. Let's see, Jean's relative just died from kidney problems. And I am prone to diabetes, and that messes with your kidneys somehow. I know my... Hello? Somebody yelling at me from the street? Hello? I think somebody's yelling at me from the street. My uncle died from complications of diabetes, and I know he had a lot of kidney problems. He almost had to go on dialysis at the end of his life. So maybe this vitamin D is going to inflame my hereditary diabetes, which is something that I'm also concerned about. I'm going to go to the doctor and get all these blood tests anyway, and say, "Am I pre-diabetic, doctor? Should I start on that stuff now? Should I start watching all the thing?" That guy didn't want to get the polio vaccine. Yeah. I think he's just messing around. I think he I don't know how you can make it without getting the polio vaccine. I think most people got it. Like if you're older than a certain age, and then when you get it when you're a kid, they just give it to you at school. You don't have a choice. Your parents don't have a choice either. And if you're going to public school, they just pulled you to the side and gave it to you without even asking. Now they ask, or it's something you got to get from the doctor. Everybody's fighting about it and stuff, but I don't know. It seems like, was that the crazy times back in the early 90s and the giving out vaccines to everybody, all the kids? But I all got them, so anybody my age, hopefully we can get the polio vaccine. You don't even know. But maybe I don't even know. I don't even know what I have. I do want to ask the doctor about that too, and go ask the doctor if I'm all maxed out on modern medicine. Say, doctor, am I missing out on modern medicine today? Like, what should I be doing? Can I feel better? Sometimes I think that I could be feeling much better than I do. Like, I'm in the middle. Like, how do I feel now? And then I'm like gonna get way better feeling. The doctor, I'm gonna be like, I feel fine. The doctor's like, oh yeah, take this pill. And he's gonna give me like, he's just gonna give me like drugs, like getting high drugs. Like, wow, I feel great. I didn't know I could feel as good. But what if he gives me some pill that fixes it? That I have actually been living with chronic pain. And I don't even know it because it's been happening for so long. I just got used to it, and then suddenly I feel, I'm like, whoa, there was a pain. This is what pain feels like. But then if that happens, maybe I'm gonna become too sensitive to smaller pains. So it's all up and down game with the doctor and stuff, but maybe I should get the blood test up because I am concerned about diabetes. And, maybe I'm not as svelte as even last year. I've been biking a lot and I'm still getting this, but maybe it's all this pizza and bread. I did eat a whole loaf of bread. I think it was yesterday as I was sitting here, I ate a loaf of bread. And then I eat like half a loaf of bread often, so I'm eating a lot of bread. Maybe it's that, or is it the prediabetes? Or it could be a combination of the two things. It's garbage day at my house today. When I go home, I gotta remember to do that. Well, I made it. Hopefully I'll sleep better today. It's the end of the show. Thanks, Victoria. Thanks, Sean. Thanks, Yellow Fellow. Here we go. Here's the credits. Still weird credits. Thanks for watching. It's Wednesday. You getting better? We're on TCTV, channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM up on YouTube. 360-364384. Call me a message. You're on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Check it out. Hey, I fixed it. Look at this. Wow. Clear credits. Graham Graham, it's a good song. Thank you. TCTV, Lil Bebe. Jordy Fabulous, Over the Books, 4-Star Video. Mark the Guitar Player. Mountain Board, Northwest. Rebecca, StopSpy.com, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. And viewers, that's you. You're watching. Thank you. Hey, John, call me. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.